How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch Naruto Shippuden episode 209. Last episode, Danzo revealed his right arm.
He has a ton of Sharingans just kind of ingrained into that arm. I don't know what the use for that is, because I don't think there's any use for a Sharingan that's not actually in an eye socket, but we'll see how it goes. I think Sasuke is gonna lose his shit when he sees that Danzo has all these Sharingans.
Yeah. Come chat about anime on our Discord, and if you're interested in live reactions, make sure to follow us on Twitch. Both will be linked in the description below.
If you want the full uncut reaction to this Naruto Shippuden video and get a few weeks ahead of the YouTube videos, make sure to check out our Patreon. The link is also down in the description below. Now onto the anime. I can't wait to see Sasuke's reaction.
Yo, I think Kairi needs to go like way back. She's still pretty close.
Honestly speaking, why are they just letting Danzo like unleash this thing?
Because they think they can take him still. They move! Holy shit. Dude,
he's so quick. I know, right?
The cane was fake?
He was just putting up an act this whole time, yo.
Oh shit,
let's go Mengekyo. Danzo didn't know.
Oh shit, Danzo knows. Now's the time for Danzo to use that arm.
Oh my god, he's like hyperventilating just from the thought of having to do that to his friend.
Whoa. He's pretty calm right now. Shit.
Oh man, I think Sasuke's gonna get really pissed. Because Danzo thinks Itachi told him, but it wasn't even that case. Like, Itachi died honorably with the mission. Oh my god.
Man, it's over for Danzo. Oh my god.
Oh, what? It's growing like flesh now.
It has muscles.
Oh my gosh, just crushed Danzo.
That's it, Danzo no more.
No way.
What's the point of him revealing his arm?
There's no point in any of that then.
He's alive. Genjutsu?
Yeah, it was the Genjutsu.
How did Sasuke lose?
What?
How did he?
He did the jutsu in the beginning.
But I thought that was his charge attack. I can't believe he's still alive.
He wouldn't die that easily. What's the point of all the Sharingans then?
And it's not Genjutsu? What is this?
Yeah, I thought it was Genjutsu, but Karin doesn't seem to think it is.
His arm?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Yo man, I knew he was just pretending to not be able to walk.
With the cane?
With the cane?
The
We
boy.
suspected that he was just putting up this weak act.
Oh my god. Is that enough?
I mean, we thought Susanoo was enough, but
He finally
apparently
canceled his
not.
Susanoo.
No, Matras takes a lot of toll on him.
See, that's what I mean. He's like gasping for air now.
He's still there. Oh my god!
Holy
what?
shit!
Vacuum bullets?
Oh shit! Can he even do? Oh, he can. Oh my
He
god!
couldn't dodge all of them. Oh
What else
shit,
is gonna summon?
mid-air.
Oh, what the hell?
I didn't know he could summon that. Plus he's not a snake anymore. He's a hawk.
New summoning.
Yo, even Madara doesn't know either.
Dude, Danzo's not going down without a fight. Is that a life? Each eye's a life?
It's blinking. I was like, it's alive. Dude, that's gonna piss him off hearing that, dude.
Oh,
How can he even talk like that when he's the one that ordered it?
Oh shit. Sasuke hasn't even seen the Sharingan on his eye yet. But what do you think? Each one of the eyes on his arm is like another life to him?
I believe so. Whoa, what?
Oh, he's using the friggin' wind to accelerate it.
Adding the wind nature to the shuriken.
Yeah. Oh shit! No way! How did he do that? Oh!
No!
This is just extra life, right? It doesn't matter, he can just live again.
But he already took multiple hits earlier. No way. Did it actually slice it off?
Yeah, it closes his eyes.
Huh.
Somehow those are lives. See? I guess he has 2 more lives left.
Oh, each time he dies.
Yeah, the eyes close.
What the How is this working?
I don't know how that correlates to like Sharingan's power, but why is he even saying it's useless when he's running out of lives at this point?
He has a lot of eyeballs though, but it is limited.
It seems like 2-3 lives left. Genjutsu?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Is this Sasuke's Genjutsu or is this some kind of activation again that Itachi placed on Sasuke? Because remember he placed the activation on Sasuke for that Matras if Madara came close to him. What if he has another activation for if Danzo
Itachi
came?
planted another one?
I believe so. He also planted something in Naruto, remember?
Yeah.
When he talked with Naruto, he said like, I gave you some of my power, I hope you never have to use it though. Something like that. But
the crows were coming out of Sasuke. It didn't seem like it was auto because he opened his eyes wider.
Yeah,
and
you're
then something
right.
happened.
But why would Sasuke put him in a Genjutsu?
Why would he use Itachi?
Yeah, I don't feel like he would do that.
Like Danzo knows Itachi's dead.
And I feel like Sasuke wouldn't do that because that's so disrespectful to his brother. Like we know that he doesn't hate his brother anymore, right? Because after finding out the truth, he doesn't hate his brother anymore and he respects his brother. So I don't feel like he would do something like that. Like use his dead brother in a Genjutsu. I don't think he would do that.
So you think it's a self-activated one?
I don't know, that's why I'm questioning it. It's weird that he would use a Genjutsu with Itachi in it, but at the same time, I don't know if it was a self-activating jutsu by Itachi because it did look like a Genjutsu by Sasuke. So, yeah, how is this these lives thing working? It's so interesting. Every time he dies, one of the Sharingan eyes closes. So that would imply that he has limited lives, right? But he's kind of talking as if he's invincible. Maybe it's just like an act to put up because Sasuke doesn't know how this whole thing is working yet. He's kind of putting up this front that say like I'm invincible, you can't defeat me, so that Sasuke will kind of give up or something like that.
He is running out of eyes. They are closing. Maybe he has a bunch of Sharingans back at his base, and he just replaces them.
I just don't understand how these Sharingans equals to him having more lives.
Yeah, that's the weird part. How does that equal to that? I don't know. Maybe they'll explain. but
Because, like, the thing is, they said it's not a genjutsu, but, like, his body, we see it being destroyed.
it disappears after it dies.
Like, how does that even work?
It's kind of like a clone, but not really. Like, it's the real body, but one of the eyes just closed. I don't know, this whole time I was thinking, like, what's the point of this arm? Because he's getting whooped,
Yeah.
but he just gets more lives. Maybe he does have something more to it, because the face on his shoulder didn't activate, didn't reveal that yet. Maybe he has some kind of power still hidden, but yeah, him saying it's useless, you know, it seems like he's just acting, putting on like a strong front.
But it honestly doesn't look that great for Sasuke either.
Yeah,
like, he's already used Susanoo and Amaterasu. Like, even Madara saying, like, just to test Danzo, that's insane because he's tiring himself out. And we know that he has like a limit for these jutsus, and he already went straight out with his strongest jutsus. Danzo has yet to reveal what his arm even does, and like that face, like you said, there's still some stuff up Danzo's sleeve that we're not aware of. So I feel like Danzo might kind of have the upper hand here. But at the same time, Madara is here, so if Sasuke fucks up, like, Madara could just like save his ass again.
That's true. Madara will definitely save him. He's not gonna let Sasuke die here.
Honestly speaking, they might just kill Danzo off right now because I don't really see any use for Danzo anymore.
Like, he can't stay as Hokage.
Yeah, he can't stay as Hokage anymore. Like, where would he even go? His mission or whatever that he was talking about is kind of impossible now because he's already been kicked off of the Kage position. Like, where would he have even went after this? I mean, yeah, he could return back to the Leaf Village, where it's like, well, you're kind of like a criminal now.
Yeah, exactly. So do you think he has to die? Is there any room for Danzo in this plot?
I don't really see any use for him anymore, Danzo. Because the whole point of Danzo was because he was still chasing after Sasuke, right? He was still trying to get rid of Sasuke, but now they are fighting, so this is kind of Sasuke's chance to get rid of Danzo completely. I don't know, I don't really see a point of him anymore, to be honest. But it is kind of strange though, because like during the 5 Kage conference, he kind of revealed his goal finally, and we're not even going to see him try to do anything in regards to that, and then we're just gonna see him die immediately after that. Feels kind of strange, doesn't it?
But he did say he wanted to do like underhand methods. I don't know. Maybe he could take the foundation and leave.
Why would the foundation follow him? Who the hell's paying them then in that case?
I don't know.
Danzo has funds? Danzo's paying them?
Honestly, we don't even know how it works. Does Danzo even get paid?
He has to be getting
Who's
paid.
paying him?
The
Hokage?
Leaf Village. Hokage, yeah.
Hokage?
He's like on payroll. If they're leaving, they're not gonna be on payroll anymore. I don't think he has money. Because they're gonna be rogue and do random missions, kind of like Zabuza. In that case, it's like, why?
I don't see the Leaf Village accepting him at this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no place for him anymore. That's why I feel like he could potentially die here. But it doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel as satisfying if he does die here, because all this build up and then he just dies.
And he just dies? Do you want him to like reveal some kind of big secret?
Then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm like waiting for some kind of Danzo backstory. I don't know why.
Danzo backstory?
I'm waiting for like Danzo backstory. It might not even happen, but in the back of my head, I just keep thinking like they're gonna give him a backstory, even though that might not be the case.
He didn't even use his Sharingan yet.
Yeah, no, but I know I'm not saying he's dead right now. I'm just saying this fight might be the end of him. Could possibly.
Oh.
At the end of this.
Maybe he'll use up his arm first just because there's more lives. And after he's up with the lives, then he'll use Sharingan to try to read Sasuke's moves. Because right now, even if he dies, it's whatever. He has more lives, right?
But the thing is, I don't even feel like Danzo's going all out right now. He's kind of just fucking around if you think about it.
Is he?
I think
Why would he lose so many lives? How many times has he died so far? Like 3, 4?
But then why wouldn't he at least use his Sharingan, like you said, his Sharingan Eye, to give himself a bit of an advantage for fighting?
Maybe near the end?
I know, but why wouldn't he do that while he still has like all those extra lives?
Do you think it's wasting energy? I don't know.
Oh, so you're saying it might tire him out if he uses it for too long?
Yeah, maybe it's like Kakashi's.
Oh, so he only has like a limited time that he could be using it, and he wants to kind of save that up for when he needs it the most. Oh yeah, okay, then in that case it makes sense.
Like, we don't know if that arm is actually his arm. even.
Then like, I don't know. I don't really feel like he has gone all out. Like his jutsus haven't been that insane, or is that like really all he has?
Yeah, the most insane part is him coming back to life with those Sharingans in his hand.
That's what I mean.
His arm.
Like his jutsus themselves weren't that impressive though.
Yeah, just
aside from him reviving,
cutting stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like he has to have some kind of crazy jutsu. Because think about it, like he was Hokage. He's Hokage level, so he has to have jutsus that were third Hokages. Remember third Hokage fighting Orochimaru?
Mm-hmm.
He has to have jutsus like that, and he hasn't even used those yet. Yo, I feel so freaking bad for Naruto right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's
stressed out.
I feel so bad for him because he knows the truth about Sasuke and Itachi.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows the truth about Itachi, which is kind of making him have that soft spot for Sasuke. Because like he understands why Sasuke is doing all this, right? So he can't villainize Sasuke the way the other people are. Because in the other people's perspective, Sasuke's just acting out with any reasoning, right? And
this was just recently.
And this was just recently. Like all this information being bombarded into your brain, and he's just probably feeling so overwhelmed right now. Like even us as viewers, we can kind of understand what he's going through mentally. But I just can't imagine like within just a span of a couple minutes, you're getting all this information sent to you.
Remember
first Madara? Well, actually first Sasuke being like part of the Akatsuki, then immediately after that Madara coming and telling you the truth about Itachi, then Sakura coming and giving you like all that drama, and then Sai revealing like what's the plan for Sasuke, and he can't tell them about Sasuke. Like I feel like if they knew why Sasuke's acting like this, they would be a little bit more conflicted than they are currently. I mean, they are.
That's true, but they can't believe that whatever Madara told them is true. Like they're just assuming, right? Like Naruto's assuming he's kind of believing it in a sense.
But that's the thing, though. It's like he cares so much about Sasuke that slight possibility to justify his actions, he wants to keep that, right?
Yeah.
Because he cares so much about Sasuke. He doesn't want to end Sasuke. He doesn't want to kill Sasuke, right? He wants to bring him back. He cares about Sasuke because he's his best friend. Like he wants to find even that small sliver of hope to justify Sasuke's actions, and he found it right now through Madara's words. Even if Kakashi says like we can't believe it yet, right? We have to confirm that what he said is true.
Yeah.
Just because there's like that chance that it might be true, that he might be able to justify Sasuke's actions, he's holding on to that right now. And the fact that he can't tell anybody else is just such an internal struggle.
That's true.
Because I feel like, I mean, I'm not saying that the other guys haven't really felt conflicted about the whole situation, but obviously they're not as conflicted as Naruto because now they kind of just have the image that Sasuke is evil.
Yeah, they don't have the reason why he's evil.
Yeah, they don't understand that Sasuke is going through pain, right? And the thing is, Naruto, he really empathizes with people. So right now, his best friend, he's thinking about how much pain his best friend is going through. It's not even a matter of like what kind of destruction Sasuke is causing. He's more thinking about like his best friend is feeling all this pain, and he empathizes with Sasuke and wants to help Sasuke pass through that pain. But he just doesn't know what to do. Like, he just feels so hopeless right now. I could feel Sasuke's anger here because we found out the truth about Itachi, and it was not through Itachi. Like, Itachi died a shinobi. Like, he played out his whole mission. He never said a word, and he even had insurance like on Sasuke to prevent Sasuke from knowing the truth. And the fact that Danzo right now is kind of saying like
disrespecting
saying that about Itachi is so disrespectful, right? That's why I feel very angry at Danzo. I kind of can feel Sasuke's rage towards Danzo. It's like, you made my brother do that and now you're still disrespecting him. Like, you don't even like you're doubting him that he would complete the mission. Like,
yeah, this is absurd. I don't know.
I just can't imagine how angry he would have felt, right?
Maybe that's why he used all his high-level jutsus to try to kill him.
I think so. It's because Danzo was pissing him off, just the way he was talking, right? Like, and the thing is, him so casually saying Itachi's name, addressing Itachi, talking about Itachi. Like, if you were Sasuke, you would be so pissed off as well, right? Like, this is the man that has caused all your suffering, all the suffering for your brother, and has massacred your whole clan. It just... I would feel enraged as well.
Yeah.
And he's talking shit, like, right in front of you. How could you not feel that? And on top of that, he has a bunch of Sharingans on his arms that are your clans. Those belong to your clan, not this guy.
Sasuke didn't even want to listen to it because
it's like, how dare you? How dare you massacre our whole clan and then take our eyes? Like, you're using our eyes, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, Danzo is, I don't know, man.
And he keeps talking as if he knows Itachi. Do you see what he said? He said something like, you will never understand the sacrifice from that Itachi... what did he say? Something like, you'll never understand Itachi's sacrifice? Or something like that? He said something like that. Which I was like, enraged.
He's aka attacking the Leaf Village right now because he's attacking Danzo. In that kind of sense.
Like, I kind of understand from both perspectives, but I was just like pissed off that he would even say that because like the whole thing was from you in the first place.
But Danzo's saying it like not just Itachi, a bunch of other shinobis also sacrificed their lives for us to maintain this peace. He's trying to justify Itachi's actions and death because he's so used to it, right?
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll think about it from Danzo's perspective. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just very overwhelmed with anger because I actually like Itachi now.
Yeah, I know. It's just his outlook on how he runs things. He's always like doing things in the shadows.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is disrespecting Itachi.
Yeah, man, why do you always gotta make me think about Danzo like logically?
He's logically a bad guy. What do you mean? What is there to think about? He's just like, bad.
It's not a matter of good or bad. It's just a matter of perspective. Like you mentioned, he says that other shinobis have made sacrifices as well. It just happens that Itachi was part of the Uchiha clan.
He's doing that, so he's kind of trying to talk some sense into Sasuke and not, killing him. Trying to get him to calm down a bit in that sense. But clearly, Sasuke's not taking any of this bullshit. So.
See, that's the thing with Danzo, is it's very conflicting because his methods are super unethical and we do not agree with it, but the outcome that he desires is something that we also desire. So it's just like, we can't, I don't know, it's hard to argue against him.
Well,
like,
we don't know. We don't know.
I hate him, but at
he
the
already
same
did
time,
it, you know what I mean? Like, how can you even argue the alternative if he already did it?
Yeah.
Like, we don't agree with it, but he already did it. Like, what can we even argue about?
That's true. Because, like, the conflicting thing for me is that the Uchiha clan was planning to overthrow, right? But at the same time, Itachi killing the whole clan. But at the same time, if they didn't do that, then war could have broke out in the Leaf Village. But at the same time, it's a possibility and it didn't occur yet. So like it's very conflicting because like I don't know.
Like did they even try to negotiate? Do you know what I mean? Like they kind of just went, okay, Itachi said they're gonna go attack the Leaf Village, just kill them all. Like, is that really? They even try to negotiate? Do you know what I mean? They kind of just accepted it. Okay, whatever Itachi says, true. Let's take him out. I don't know. They said third Hokage was against it, right? But it was overruled.
But like, I don't understand though. Because like, wouldn't the Hokage have the final rule in something like this?
The counselors have a say too.
The elders.
Yeah. Because
the
Hokage is
just a position.
position.
Let that happen though? Doesn't he have like a responsibility as the Hokage to kind of protect everybody from the village? Like, yeah, they are plotting to do something, but they haven't done it. One, they haven't done it yet, and two, they're still part of the village. Like, wouldn't he, as the Hokage, have responsibility to kind of protect them?
Yes,
that's the thing
I would
don't
say,
understand.
but
like, how did he not? How was he not able to do anything to
like
stop this?
Let's say if he did stop it, does that mean now he's disregarding the system? Like the elders, the counselors? how it's supposed to be like voting. He's kind of not like the decision's not a good decision, but
I mean, like, if you think about it in a real life scenario, if the council just voted to massacre a whole clan of people, I'm pretty sure most people right now would speak up against that.
Yeah,
like,
but then
partake.
yeah, but the person with the who's the face of whatever the organization is going to be the one who's going to be in all the shit.
They have to be the one that has their face kind of glued to the decision, right?
Yeah, because like right now, even though we know it's the counselors and the elders, kind of, you know, who's Hokage at that time? You would think third Hokage. Okay, why would the third Hokage allow this to happen? In that kind of sense, you're Hokage, right? But then he can't call all the shots. There's still, I feel like there's some decisions they still need to be voted upon. And let's say, even though he really didn't want the massacre to happen, let's say he did stop it, does that mean he's not following rules now? Is the Hokage not listening to the system?
In that case, he would be like overthrown.
You know what I mean? Hokage, like, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
is that why third Hokage wasn't able to do anything? Because if he did do it, he's actually, I don't know what was that.
Yeah, that's the one issue we have. It's just because we don't really have a clear understanding of how the hierarchy works in their Kage system, right? It's like, do they vote? Like, does Kage have absolute rule? We don't really know. That's why we're left with kind of all these questions about what could have happened. Yeah, even with like Danzo becoming Hokage, kind of seemed like the feudal. They was voted, but it was just the feudal lord choosing, right? Like even with them proclaiming Kakashi's gonna be Hokage, well, who's proclaiming it? Yeah. Did the feudal lord say Kakashi's now gonna be Hokage? Like, did they fill him in on this? Yeah, I think they would need like permission.
Yeah, right? That's why I feel like
I know I hate Danzo, but I'm trying.
We just hate Danzo because he's talking ill of Itachi. Itachi fulfilled his mission.
I know, it's just that every time he tries to say that it's like for the Leaf Village, I don't know why I keep falling for his Genjutsu that it's for the Leaf Village.
In a sense, it is, but
in a sense, that's why I can't.
That's not how you do it, right? Massacre the whole Uchiha clan? No, that's not how you do it. What the hell?
But war would have broke out.
I guess war, you just gotta. How big of a war would it be? Team Uchiha versus the Leaf.
See, that's the thing though. He's proclaiming that it's to keep the peace, but like he's not even completely sure that that was going to get rid of the peace. Like, yes, it was a threat to the peace, but it never actually went to beyond that point yet.
No one even did anything.
Yeah, so that's why
they didn't even get a trial. You know what they should have done? They should have locked up the Uchihas and somehow like give them a trial. Like, we heard that you are planning a coup d'etat, but then but I don't know. They didn't even give them a fair trial. They just kind of just killed them.
Yeah, I definitely think some kind of communication would have helped. Cause like the whole reason that the Uchiha clan was even planning that was because they were tired of being discriminated by the Leaf Village.
Exactly.
Like all they had to do was had some kind of conversation. But then again, it is like a clash of views, I guess. Because remember that the Leaf Village kind of is villainizing the Uchihas because they think that they have to do with the Nine Tails.
Yeah, isn't that because of the Nine-Tailed Fox invasion thing?
Yeah, it's from Madara.
Yeah, from Madara.
To do it still.
Yeah, but that's because the village told him to. Is it Itachi's fault? Itachi was willing to do it for the village. If the village told Itachi to gather them up, we're gonna have a party, he's gonna do it. But the thing is, like, it wasn't Itachi's idea to kill him.
I know. I'm just saying, like, in a way, don't you think that Itachi, like, I don't want to say he was okay with it, but he did decide to pick peace over the Uchiha clan, right?
Yeah, he didn't want his brother to like, there's a chance he could have sided with the Uchihas, and then
because his
brother would have been able to see the war.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Itachi could have technically just told the Uchiha clan what was happening.
And then the war would have started.
Yeah. But he didn't.
He didn't. He chose
the peace.
He chose the peace. He chose the Leaf Village. He chose his brother. That's the main thing. He chose his brother.
That's what I'm saying. Is Danzo technically wrong in this case now when he says, like, you don't even understand Itachi's sacrifice? Like, we were pissed off at him, but at the same time, it's like, I feel pissed, but he kind of has a little bit of a point.
For...
Itachi's sacrifice.
I mean...
There's two perspectives we want to think about it. Like, from Sasuke's perspective, it's like, Itachi had to do all this and suffer, and now I'm suffering, and the Uchiha clan, right?
Yeah.
All got massacred. And then Danzo said that it was Itachi, like, Sasuke coming after Danzo means that he doesn't acknowledge Itachi's sacrifice.
Yeah,
and then
that's true.
That just pisses off Sasuke, because it's like, well, you're the one that made him fucking do all this, right? But from Danzo's perspective, it's like, Itachi did the massacre, so he chose the peace. You get where I'm trying to go with that?
Yeah, I know where you're trying to go with that, but him trying to tell Sasuke he's kind of not respecting Itachi's decision. Well, Sasuke, he chose vengeance. Yeah. He's not gonna respect Itachi's will, so I guess it kind of doesn't work in that sense because he doesn't even have the same views as Itachi.
So like, that's the thing though. Like,
Sasuke doesn't want the peace; he wants to take down the.
That's the thing though. That's what I'm thinking. Like, Sasuke's very angry at Danzo right now, and he says like, "You'd kind of like, why are you even talking about Itachi, etc." Like, as if Danzo's disrespecting Itachi. But in a way, in my opinion, Sasuke is kind of disrespecting Itachi because Itachi died for him to go back to the Leaf Village and live in peace, but he's choosing to do all this.
It goes both ways.
That's that's what I was trying to go at. It's like, I'm pissed. I'm kind of like a little bit angry at both of them. More angry at Danzo, but a little bit not angry at Sasuke. Kind of just like sad and disappointed that he's doing all this, but it's also understandable.
I mean, it's justified. Like,
yeah.
I feel bad that Sasuke wasn't able to I don't know, settle down like Kakashi, but it's justified. His actions are justified because
I don't think they're justified.
Do you think they're not justified?
I don't want to argue that they're not justified. I understand why he's doing all this, but I don't think they're justified. Like, he's gonna go and kill everybody at the Leaf Village.
Maybe not everybody. Maybe just the elders.
No, he says he's gonna destroy the Leaf Village.
Well, that's how much his hate is now.
And he literally tried to kill Naruto, Sakura, and Sai, and Kakashi in the beginning of this season. Like,
that was before Itachi, though.
I know. I'm just saying, I don't think his actions are justified. Like, I understand why he's doing this and why he's acting out. Like, I understand his anger.
Isn't that justified, though?
But
to him.
To him, yeah, it feels justified, but like I don't think they are, because that's why I'm saying it's like, it's a matter of perspective. Like, in his opinion, it's justified.
So how is Naruto feeling through this?
That's why it's so conflicting.
Like, we're already trying to justify who's doing what and stuff, but then here we have the MC Naruto trying to be like, oh my god, like my best friend is now Akatsuki doing all these bad stuff, but now there's a reason. Is it justifiable for him to want to kill and destroy the Leaf Village?
Because even as viewers, it's very conflicting. So like, imagine actually being the character. It would be insane.
Yeah, that's
conflicting,
true,
right? Like I don't think personally that Sasuke's actions are justified. Like, I understand that has hatred towards like Danzo, but destroying the whole Leaf Village, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know what you mean from that.
And Itachi chose peace. Like, Itachi wants him to just live in the Leaf Village, right? So him doing all this, I just don't think that's the right approach. But at the same time, I do understand why he's doing it, because of his anger, like, towards the Leaf Village. Like, they're the ones doing all this. Like, why did they get to live in peace when we were the sacrifice as the Uchiha clan, right? Like, I can understand it from both perspectives. That's why it's so conflicting, and there's no really like right or wrong answer. Like, I don't want to say his actions are justified, but I also understand at the same time.
Would you agree if Sasuke said he was just going to take down Danzo? Or the elders? Let's say he didn't target to destroy the Leaf Village. Because let's say the Leaf Village, technically didn't, do anything. It's just that they're enjoying the peace because of Itachi's sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of pissed off in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who caused it, let's say if Sasuke said he's gonna go assassinate the counselors in Danzo, would that be justifiable? Because now he's okay with the Leaf Village, but he's only going for the people who caused him this pain.
Like I want to say that is justified, but then again, now we have to think back to like Pain arc. He's just doing the whole pain hatred cycle, right?
Okay, and then
like I understand he would do that, and I want to say that action would be justified, but at the same time, it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle,
that's true.
Right?
That's true.
That's why it's very conflicting. Like we can't say what actions are justified or which aren't. Like we personally have our own opinions based on like how we've seen the characters act and such like that, or like if we like a certain character more, we might like think that their actions a little bit more justified, right? But at the same time, it is just a matter of your own opinion. Like I don't
the cycle came back into play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
I guess so. Yeah, it's just where your perspective, I guess.
Like who you like. I think it's just a matter of like who you like more as a character, and then whose views you align with more, right? In this case, I don't really agree with Sasuke.
I mean, personally, I agree him taking out Danzo, but not the Leaf Village. But
yeah,
I guess it's true what you say. Just perspective, I guess. Damn, dude, Naruto has to end the cycle for Sasuke.
Yeah, like how? That's the thing, though. Like, how are they gonna end this?
How is Naruto gonna talk him out of this?
In a way, if Sasuke kills Danzo and them, and then they kill Sasuke, then it kind of ends it a little bit, maybe.
The cycle, like
maybe.
The Leaf Ninja.
Maybe.
I don't think.
But who's gonna avenge Sasuke if he dies?
That's the thing. Even if Sasuke did die, I feel like Naruto wouldn't. He would kind of have to go with the village.
That's what I mean. I don't think anyone would avenge Sasuke. Maybe the hatred cycle would end if Sasuke died.
Yeah, the hatred cycle would end if Sasuke did die.
But he can't die because he's a main character.
Yeah, but the thing is, Naruto wants to save him. I don't know how he would even do that. Like, words aren't gonna... Like, Naruto loves talking and getting the other character to understand, but how would you talk Sasuke out of this? Like, is there a point where it's gonna just switch and Sasuke's gonna understand, kind of how like Nagato with realizing how much he changed and believing Naruto? Like, this is a different thing.
Yeah. No, I don't think so, because like when Gaara was talking to him, I feel like if he was to have that kind of click, it would have been when Gaara said that to him, right? But he says he like acknowledges that he's in darkness.
Okay.
So and always has been.
Shit.
So
yeah, I don't know.
Like, obviously, we fucking hate Danzo, right? So we side with Sasuke, but at the same time, it's like if you step back and think a little bit about Danzo, it's a little bit conflicting, right?
If we just look past him doing things the benefit of himself and just focus on him saying he's trying to get peace, then okay, it's just he's doing underhanded methods, he's doing it his way kind of sense. But the thing is, he's doing things to benefit him, which is my problem with it. I guess that's why it's so conflicting, because at the end of the day, he's doing it for peace.
He claims it is, but then from us as the viewers, we kind of see him as doing it for himself, right?
It is for himself. Yeah. It's kind of both ways. He kind of mixed it together.
Yeah. He is the Leaf Village.
Yeah.
He acts like he is the Leaf Village.
Exactly. He's kind of doing it. Do you think there's more to Danzo?
I definitely think there's gonna be some kind of backstory for Danzo.
Do you think he's actually gonna get a backstory?
I feel like it.
I mean, okay, Orochimaru got a backstory when he died, and we saw him sad and stuff. We're like, whoa, who's this guy, right? Are we gonna feel
like, I don't know if we will feel bad for Danzo, but I do think they're gonna give us some kind of backstory for Danzo, because I feel like he's one of these characters where this whole time we've just been very confused whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
And it would hit harder if they gave him a backstory.
I think not that hit harder. Like, I don't think will feel bad or anything. At least
What if he was a good kid?
At least I hope we don't feel bad for him, because that would be like, that would confuse me even more. But I just think that they will give us some information about like how he's lived his life and why he views things this way, because a lot of the times we don't agree with his methods.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully they show us. If they don't, I'm just gonna assume he's always been evil.
Yeah. But that's the thing though, like I don't really think Danzo is evil.
Is he not evil?
I mean, he's doing super unethical methods, but
does that equal evil though?
But think about it this way, like his end goal is to just have peace for everybody.
What about his arm? Is that justifiable?
I don't think that's justified.
It has nothing to do with peace either. Do you know what I mean? He's still doing the shady stuff for himself, his own benefit. Like,
but he could claim that it's like in order to be in the position to allow him to attain that peace. Right?
Yeah, he can say that. He can say that. He can always use that peace method.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. He's a weird character. I don't know how I feel about him. Like, I hate him, but at the same time, sometimes I'm like, wait, I kind of understand, but
like we get it, but we don't approve of it. You know.
Can we come up with better things? I guess that's why we're not in politics.
Like decisions?
Like, yeah, can we come up with better solutions?
I don't know, man. Mine would just be like, talk it out, but I don't think it'll work.
That's what I mean. Like, we just keep saying, oh, he shouldn't have killed everybody, and he should have just talked. But at the same time, we're not in the position.
We don't know. Like,
we're not in the position, right, to make that decision in the first place. Like, it's easy for us as the bystander to say, like, they should have done this, they should have done that. But at the same time, like, when you're in that role, I'm sure there's like a ton of other factors that you need to consider. Like, I don't want to believe that Danzo kind of just did this on a whim and said like didn't take any other considerations. I don't know. Maybe they didn't, right? But it's kind of hard to believe that someone in position would just tell somebody to take out a whole clan that's a part of their own village. Like, it's hard to believe that they would have done that without a lot of consideration. I mean, they made it seem...
Or like 10 meetings before they made a final decision. Yeah,
because so far they've just been making it seem like everything happened on a whim. Like
that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, they made it seem like they just decided to kill the Uchihas just because, but we don't really know, because we're not in the position to
maybe they'll add
make those decisions.
Hopefully they'll add more to it. It's kind of how they showed us Itachi, you know, killing everyone, and then we're just, oh, he's crazy, he's like a psychopath, he's killed everyone because he just snapped or something. But then they showed us his whole side where he's like doing it because he had to. Maybe they'll do something like that. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed that video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.